Hey, how's it? I'm Dan, I'm a retro gamer, and I love Sonic. I know I've been mostly focused on Mario so far, so I thought we'd go over to the Sega side of things, because I did have a Sega Genesis, and I had a couple Sonic games. I think I only had Sonic and maybe Sonic and Knuckles, or Sonic 2, I don't know, whenever the first time Knuckles showed up, I'm pretty sure. But honestly, I don't have as much nostalgia or as many stories. I did play Sonic a lot, but Mario will always be my boy through and through, so Sonic was always like a distant second for some reason. But you know, I thought just for posterity's sake and to be comprehensive, might as well include some Sonic on this channel. So let's play some Sonic and see what bubbles up. Sega. I am really impressed that Sonic has stuck in the cultural zeitgeist for so long, and that they've been able to make a couple movies. I saw the first one and I thought it was cute. I mean, not amazing, but it's all right. And I haven't seen the second one yet, but I'm sure I will at some point. But I am interested, though, speaking of feature films. Okay, so this is the thing I do really like about Sonic, dare I say more than Mario, is the ring thing where you don't have to worry about dying unless you get stuck somewhere as much. Like all that gameplay and everything ruined. Oh, and the checkpoints. Which checkpoints weren't a thing in Mario till Super Nintendo, right? I think. So, and I also love you just can blast through levels, I mean, until they get hard. And I think that's as far as I'm gonna play today is, I remember there being a certain point, and my kid got an emulator on mobile at some point. I got to try to get him into some older games, and Sonic was one of them that he really enjoyed. Also because he just knew who the character was. But there was, the level, I think it's the next stage, whatever the terminology is, was so hard, at least on mobile, that he would give it to me to try to get him past that. Oh yeah, just like a star in Mario, you have... Oh, come on. Well, so that's how you die in Sonic. Even though I had my blingy protection. Oh well, at least I had a checkpoint. Anywho, I do like the rings and the fact that there's always more to get. It's not like getting a mushroom and then they're few and far between. But I think that's one reason I wasn't as into Sonic was that you blast through. Oh shoot! You blast through it so fast. Oh, it's acts. So I'm on level 1 or stage 1, act 2. Okay, got it. But you blast through everything so fast. I didn't really get into the world as much. Mario, you had all that opportunity to go back and explore things, and really get used to the atmosphere. Though I do really like the paradise feel of this. Greens. Okay, well, there's that. We'll give that one more shot. But yeah, maybe this and some of those tropical levels in Mario Kart kind of primed me for my eventual falling in love with the tropics and when I lived in Maui. All right, about time. Whew. If anything, my return to gaming, especially games from my past, trust me, you don't want to see me play anything current, is, if anything, it is reminding me about when you dedicate as much time as kids like I did to playing these games, you definitely do build some kind of skill, even if it's, it's a hand-eye coordination or a... Ooh, okay. I really want that. There we go. Reflex, I feel like I'm, oh, that's stupid. I feel like I am, woo! Oh, hello. Hello, life. How about we not hit that guy? There we go. Oh, no. I could never make it past those without getting hit. But yeah, I know there's a lot of self-justification when I play these games, but I swear, I used to actually be okay at this stuff. You know, and I think a lot of it was just because of repetition and what to expect. Coming at it more fresh. Oh no, oh no, oh gosh. Okay, I remember this. I remember this. If I hide in the corner, which I can't right now, I gotta hit him. And then hello? Oh no, I didn't hit him. Okay, yeah, if you hide in the corner, oh god, I gotta hold on to my rings. Okay, I gotta hit him. Come on! What? I have one ring? This is horrible. What? What? What's going on? How come maybe, there we go. Did I get him? I think I got him. I was just not jumping high enough? There we go. Okay, okay, I got one ring and really badly developed skills. Oh. One ring to ruin them all. My ring of not power. Oh no, oh god. Oh, this is it. This is it. It's done. How about that for some, not luck, skill. That wasn't luck, that was skill. Oh, sorry, Sonic. I apologize. I know you gotta set your friends free. And like the lore and stuff, I never really kind of connected. I remember watching a Sonic cartoon and stuff on Saturday mornings when I was a kid, but his whole thing about, like, you know, Dr. Robotnik and the animals and turning him into robots and stuff, I just... Okay, here we go, Marble Zone. I don't know, it just didn't... I was just never really as into it as Super Mario. Really don't have a good explanation for that. And I'm in lava. I'm in lava. Okay, that's definitely got to be borrowed from Mario, right? I mean, that's not a coincidence. Ah! I mean, the fireball... So yeah, this was the one that I remember playing with my kids' iPad or something years ago. He kept wanting me to help him because he could do the green zone stuff, no problem, but as soon as we got here, there were parts he couldn't get past, and I was like, oh, daddy's got this, you know, I'm an old hand at this, and then I would do that. Or worse. Oh, come on. Just, come on, Sonic. I'm blaming you. This is your, oh, I can't take the pressure. Okay, here we go. And it's different, you know, like mobile has, of course, just a touch screen, and your joysticks were like on the screen. All right. Okay, I have one life, and once I die again, I'm gonna go on and see if I can remember which other Sonic game I had, and then we'll call it a day on this because I just don't want to embarrass myself anymore. But hey, this has been fun, I guess. Just jump when I tell you to jump. Don't even say how high, just do it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take this slow and calculatedly. We're gonna be intentional here. Yeah, I don't know. Like this all feels very much like, you know, Koopa's Castle, which is fine. Oh yeah, I mean, like, I'm not decrying that or anything, but it definitely has its own personality, but it does feel a little derivative, right? I mean, I don't know, maybe like this has been talked to death on the internet. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe there's something to it, but I'm just giving you my like knee-jerk, oh god, I don't know about this, you know, reactions to what I'm just seeing right now. And I don't really think I thought about this kind of stuff as a kid. I was just like, I just wanted to, you know, play the game. Can this be any harder? Yeah. Oh, thank you, life. Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna move on now. Okay, yeah, it was Sonic 2 that I had, because I remember playing two-player with my brother, and of course, you know, I'd have to be Sonic. Yeah, okay, yeah, I did have this one, that's right, okay. But Knuckles wasn't in this, right? So maybe I had this and another Sonic game. Whew, I just don't remember the timeline here, folks. But I remember Tails following you around. Tails, where'd you go? Tails? Tails? And it almost gave me like a losing Yoshi trauma. I gotta stop comparing the two, don't I? But I mean, come on, like waterfalls and fish jumping, it's so Mario, and I'm sure. Oh yeah, boing, boing, come on, boing, boing, no? Oh, I lost it. I lost it, I almost had it, but then I lost it. I don't really remember this very well. Like, I remember Tails, like, kind of fall. Okay, now I'm, like, stuck in this spring loop. Okay, let's just, everybody, I know it's hard for you, Sonic, but just slow things down for a second so we can, there we go. Ah. Okay. Really not as, like, groundbreaking as I thought, like, Mario 2 was compared to Mario 1, but it is what it is. It's fun. Woo! I remember that particular jump, actually. I remember that. I don't know, I mean, maybe that's why I just wasn't ever as into Sonic, was because, you know, I had Mario first, I was familiar with Mario first. Mario was what really, you know, got me into gaming as, like, a lifestyle, you know? And, Sonic was, you know, just came in second. So I just never gave him as much cred. I do remember, oh, I remember like that little 3D loop he just did. Oh, come on, am I on a boss already? Ah! Ah! I remember Robotnik here. I don't remember the strategy, though. The other one, you could just hide in the corner, but what am I... I'm just jumping on him again. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel as creative. Just gotta jump on him. The other one at least had, like, more of a strategy. You had to hide. Go at the right time. Yeah, come on. Come on, Koopa. I mean, that was a Freudian slip. Whatever you are, Robotnik. Robotnik. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Yeah, I don't know. I really feel like they were very imaginative for this one. They just added Tails to like basically the same thing. Maybe it gets better as it goes. I don't remember how far I even got with these games. These were the kind of thing where I could just come home from school. Oh, wait, I do remember this level. Oh yeah, it's very like cyberpunk, like Blade Runner-y. Ooh, yeah, this one definitely spoke to my more like sci-fi nerd sensibilities. I do remember this. Doop 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 doop. Oh wait, you're not supposed to. Blasphemy. Do 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 do. Wow, this is very confusing. There's like a lot going on here. This is a little bit over-sensitizing. I think maybe I like the Paradise levels better too, because they were so like they were calmer with the palm trees and the ocean, and this is like, ugh. I feel like I'm in whee, Fifth Element or something, you know, where there's like multi-grimy levels of a city. Okay, I'm sorry. Again, this is very Mario-y with the pipes. I want to believe that Sonic, and I know that Sonic has been able to stand on his own, but I just didn't realize like how derivative Sonic was. I know he's a competitor. Hey, I made it through a level. Oh, that's fun. Springboards. Woo! Yeah, that's right. Alright, where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, I go up. Where do you go in Sonic? You go up or down. Oh gosh. Ah! Oh, okay. Alright, I see what you're doing to me here, game, but I don't like it. Wait. So if I go back, I go down, nothing. Is there a trigger for that? Getting a little complicated here for me, Sonic. I don't like it. I just want to run around and get rings. That's all I want to do. Just have some fun. I got a feeling I ain't the only one. Alright. Let's go check out the first game that I had with Knuckles. Okay, so here's Sonic 3 on Sega. Came out in 94. This looks familiar. I remember thinking like, whoa, those 3D graphics are killer. Whee! Okay, this looks familiar. This is bringing back some spark of a memory. I must have had this later though, because I don't think I played it as much as the first two. Definitely not the first one. Okay, well, there's Knuckles, so this must be it. I feel like I only had a couple, so maybe I only had Sonic. Well, I guess I had Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, this looks pretty familiar. Remember like the ferns and stuff, and how like the forest was more dense and everything. This was one that was like, oh, the graphics are like just getting so amazing, and it, you know, they were at the time, like they really used what they had available, what they were capable of, like really creatively. Am I at a boss already? Well, that was quick. There's like a boss every level. Am I about to get rain with fire? Oh. Well, that's horrific. What? So again, I don't know the lore and stuff as much as Mario, so I don't know if this was like a big plot point in the games or something, where, you know, there was like a scouring of the Shire-esque kind of situation, like Sonic, post-apocalyptic Sonic. Ooh. Oh, well, that wasn't friendly, was it? Okay, let's do that again, but not hit that thing. Ah, I hit it. Oh well. I think that's enough for today. Now I've finally seen Knuckles. This must be the one, but I swear I remember playing Knuckles, so maybe I did have Sonic and Knuckles. Alright, we'll go check that out for a second, and it'll give me the opportunity to circle back to something I was saying a lot earlier in the video, which was, oh yeah, okay, I think I had this too. Came out in 1994 too? Okay. Wait. Mushrooms. Okay, I think I do remember that, but mushrooms? I know they reference it in the movie, but I mean, come on. If you need any more proof that this is like a ripoff of Mario. Oh yeah, the bar. Okay, this was the one. So maybe I didn't have Sonic 3, or I did and I didn't play it as much. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely had this one with the oh yeah. Oh yeah, this got really creative with like the mechanics and stuff. Like, yeah, they finally like brought the gameplay to a new level, where you had to do like other kind of challenges other than just running and jumping. Yes, I do. This is the one. I remember this. This is fun. Oh, he throws mushrooms at you. What do you think you are, Mario? Anyway, the trailer just dropped as of recording this for the new Mario movie. And again, I'm going to do a podcast about it soon, I promise. But I love Super Mario Brothers movie with Leguizamo and Dennis Hopper and everybody. I saw that around this time, at this age, like in the whenever it came out. I saw it in the theater. Actually, story about that. Gotta tell stories. My first memory of seeing the Mario Brothers, at least the first time in the theater, was, you know, my parents, my dad was, you know, I'm not paying those prices for the. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I remember that. Oh, I remember this. Like, this is bringing back, you know, like memories, like sensory stuff. Whoa. Okay. Look at that. They're just ripping off of Fortnite. But my dad was like, you know, we would go to CVS or whatever the equivalent was in Buffalo at the time. Oh, I remember that you get stuck on the thing. Oh, I'd have to do the. We would go get like, you know, dollar bags of candy and stuff, put them in our pockets and sneak it into the theater. Not very ethical, I know, but you know, I'm sure we weren't the only one, right? Tell me in the comments if you did the same thing, or if your parents made you do the same thing. And actually, you know what? That carried over into my my teenage and adulthood years, because I would bring in one time in college. I don't know why I'm talking about this now, but one time in college, I had a friend. We used to sneak food in all the time, of course. But they got like a fresh cup of coffee, and it was wintertime in Philly, so we were wearing big heavy jackets, and he was like, "Here, put this in your jacket." And I was like, "No, it's so obvious." He made me put it in my jacket, and I was just like walking in with a cup of coffee, like, you know, cradled under my elbow, and hoping it wouldn't spill inside my, come on, Sonic. Inside my coat, be covered in hot coffee. Going to the theater, like giving him my ticket, like, "Here you go." "Ah, what's wrong, sir?" "Oh, it's just my eczema flaring up." Whee. Excuse me, guys. Anyway, what was the story I was telling? Oh yeah, so back to Mario, the original Mario movie. I was so stoked to see it. Big Mario fan, of course. And I think I sat through maybe like a few minutes, and then I remember distinctly, because it was one of those things where it was like, oh, it wasn't my fault, it was just because I hadn't eaten. Wow, I'm really bombing this one, huh? They really upped their game on making the game harder and more challenging, so that's good. Anyway, wrap up this story, then we'll wrap up this gameplay. So I just remember that I was like sick to my stomach because I like downed a bag or two of gummy bears right before the movie started, you know, and I remember just like sitting in the bathroom for half the movie thinking I was gonna throw up, and then going back for like the later half. But then I'm sure we saw it again, or I at least, you know, got it on video at Blockbuster, which was a store where they used to have movies. Look, if I'm stuck up there, what am I supposed to do about you guys? Do I kill you first? Is that what I do? Okay, this is where I've been falling down the whole time. So get that ring. Get the... Uh-oh, I don't have a ring. I don't have a ring. I don't have a ring. Okay. Okay, so let's just wrap this up. So that, I remember seeing the Mario movie partially the first time, but after I saw it, I loved it. So, and all these years later, I still like it. I see it as a farce. I see it as a very self-aware take on the genre. I'm going to do a podcast about it, so I won't get it onto it right now. I understand why people don't like it. I understand that the cast and crew didn't like making it. I've heard all the stories, seen the documentaries behind the scenes and stuff, but I always said that it was a big misstep on their part to do a live-action Mario in the first place, though I'm really glad that movie exists. But if they wanted to make like something that fans were happy with, and I'll get more into this in the podcast, but what they're making now with Chris Pratt and Jack Black and everything is what they should have done 30 years ago, is make, I mean, I know it wouldn't have been 3D animated, but they could have done a glossy 2D animated movie that, you know, was more fun and lighthearted and silly and more aimed at kids. So everybody's blaming like that Mario iteration for being, you know, the death of Mario on film for decades, but you blame Nintendo for greenlighting that thing. And on that note about Mario, hope you enjoyed my Sonic play. I know I did. And stay tuned because I got a lot more coming on this channel, so thanks for watching. See you next time.